girls, welcome back to our channel. I'm your host Elomo, and I feel about relationships, growth, lifestyle. Welcome to our first official sit down video of the year 2022. Oh my god, yay! Thank you all so much for supporting me, for supporting this ministry. Those of you who have been here since the I'm grateful. Thank you so much. For those of you who are new here, I'm grateful. I've gained so many new subscribers. I'm grateful. Welcome to the channel. I know you will love it. Yeah, you're welcome. This year, family members, this 2022, it is the year for us on this channel. This channel shall take another level. Amen. Amen. Thank you all so much for keep on watching my videos, supporting me, liking, sharing. I'm truly grateful. Words cannot even express what my heart feels right now. I'm super grateful that you all come through for me each time I upload a video. I'm grateful. You're the reason why I'm here. You're the reason I'm doing what I'm doing, and I love doing what I'm doing. Okay, so having said that, Happy New Year again. How is the year going for you guys? I hope it's going on all right. Okay, so now to the cocoa of the matter. Today's video, we're going to be talking about something really intimate, vulnerable, whatever you call it. And before I even say anything out, before I even put anything out there, those assistant Jesus Christ, nobody should come to the comment section to come and just kabash me, castigate me, or to just, please, let's leave judgment for Jesus Christ alone. We have all sinned and fallen short of the glory. If you know you are void of sin, be the first to cast the stone. Yes. So just listen to what I have to say and take what you can take from it, and leave what you can leave with me. Okay, anything that doesn't sit right with you, please just bear with me, leave it with me, take what you can take. Don't hate me, don't throw me. They say throw my bad fortune but not throw away me, of course. Yes, so having said that, today's video, family members, it is gist time. I know you guys love gist on this channel, but when I bring you guys gist, you guys react to it so positively, and I'm like, this channel, people like amiable viewers here. Anyways, I'm here for you guys. I'm here to bring you the gist and everything you want to know. So today's video, I'm bringing you this interesting gist, at the same time a vulnerable gist. Okay, so please just listen carefully as I share this side of my story. So let me start from the beginning so we understand this gist, right? I met this guy, all nice, all cool, everything going on all right, nothing spoiled, nothing, looking all figured out, like his life is the perfect life, right? Yes. And this guy told me it's been long he did the do. Do you understand? I hope you understand, because I don't want YouTube to flag this video. It's been long he did the, he got intimate with some other person, with some person, because it's like 10 months. That was what he told me. Just listen, he told me it's been like 10 months he actually did that, blah. He's now living focused on Jesus Christ, like heaven is the goal, fam. That was legit what that guy told me, like heaven is the goal. He's focusing on Jesus Christ. And mind you, if you have not watched my other story time that I talked about how this same guy told me I'm the one God has shown him that he's to marry. Okay, this is the same person I'm talking about. Like, fam, I have a whole storybook about this one individual. To think that I knew him for just a short period of time, like months, but he has given me so many stories to come and share with you guys. So I'll be dropping them one by each. So if you haven't watched that story, please go and watch that story time. I'm going to link it down in the description box so you can understand where this guy is coming from and where he's heading to, and how I was even able to believe all these shenanigans that he was even saying. So that was it. And he told me, oh, it's been long he did that. Now he's focused on his spiritual life. He even told me it was a mistake. It was a mistake that happened 10 months ago. Like the devil took control, blah. And me too, I'm there like giving a listening ear, like, who are we? If you're void of sin, cast the first stone, right? So I was just like, oh, okay, no problem. And then we started talking. I don't know if apparently he thought I had forgotten all what he told me at the beginning. Then family members, the moment of truth, boom. About 2 months later or 1 month later, if I'm not mistaken, I cannot really remember the exact timing after, but about 1 to 2 months later, this guy started acting funny. I was with him when he received one phone call. He went outside to receive the phone call and he came back and started acting funny. So I asked him, what was wrong? What did they tell you on the phone call? And he said, no, nah, nothing, you know. I insisted, and he finally spoke. He said, oh, a girl just called him that she's pregnant for him. Family members, like, how is that possible, right? This guy apparently forgot that he told me that the last time he did the do was 10 months ago, and now this is like 2 months after. You're calling me, and for me not to be fast in conclusion, right? Because somebody can still keep a pregnancy from you and tell you like when the person has really put to bed. So I asked him like, how far gone is she in the pregnancy? And he said 1 month or 2 months, one of them, one or 2 months, something like that. Then in my head, I'm like, okay, you just lied to me. You just played me for a full day. I don't even know why that lie was necessary. In my head at that time, I'm like, why did you have to lie? Did you really have to lie that it was long? I didn't even ask you about that. He just told me that in his defense, trying to be open and trying to be honest to me and telling me like, when somebody is trying to present himself like, I've shown you honesty, I've shown you my true self, you like me or you don't like me, that kind of vibe, that was what he was trying to create. And he had to lie unnecessarily, because I did not even ask him like, bro, when was the last time you did the do? I did not ask him that question. He's the one who came up and said it for himself. Then I'm like, if you said it without me asking you, why did you have to lie, right? Why did you have to lie? I could not understand that. At that moment, I'm like, why did you lie? Was it even necessary? I had so many thoughts going through my head, but again, because he was really going through a lot, I don't want to just add my own wahala. I was trying to be the understanding girl. Elomo, understanding carry me go to Songo. I was trying to be the understanding girl, and I was like, oh, nah, it's no problem, it's okay, I understand you all fall short of the glory. At that time, I did not tell him, bro, I know you're lying. You told me that it was 10 months ago you did the do. I did not want to escalate the situation, so I was just like, okay, it's okay, I know these things happen, blah blah blah. And I asked him like, what do you want to do? Fam, at this point, I genuinely did not have a problem with him having a child. This was naive me. Elomo. This was good-hearted me. I genuinely did not have a problem with him having a child with that girl, right? Genuinely. So I asked him, what do you want to do about it? He said, he started giving me one long speech. You know that I've never wanted to have a child outside my marital home. I was like, to me, I don't see it as a problem. So he was like, nah, it is not what he wants for his life. It's going to alter a lot of things. So I just told him, okay, fine, whatever you decide, I'm going to support you. Family members, that was my that was one of the greatest mistakes I ever did in my life. But take it from me, if you're younger than me or if you're above me, please don't do this mistake I did. Do not even dare. Do you know what? Do not even dare do this mistake I did. That was where I fell short of the glory of God. I was like, whatever you decide, I'm going to be by you. So he told me, apparently the girl was in Limbe. So he told me he'll go and meet the girl and they'll talk on everything. He does not want the girl to keep it, so he's going to meet the girl, let them go and take it out. Okay? And he spoke to her on phone and she was like, oh, fine, come and meet me so and so place, so and so day and time. Let's go and take it out. And then he explained the situation to me that, oh, she has finally accepted to do this. And at the moment, he's actually really broke. At the moment, he's actually really broke. I should please support him. I should help him. Maybe I'm not use my mouth to say that whatever he decides, I'll support you. Yes. So he told me to please support him with the money. It was not like a borrow case, so it was not a borrow. It was out of the goodness of my heart. Hey, Reverend sister, it was out of the goodness of my heart that I gave him the money. I think he told me the money was 60,000 to do it, like 60k. At that point, I genuinely even had 60k, but like minutes before he even came and told me, I had given my sister 40k. My sister came up with she had an emergency at that time, so I gave her the 40k that was on me, and I was left 20k. So I don't know if he smelled I don't know if he smelled that I had the 60k, because when I was opening my mouth to say that anything I will support you so when he told me about that, I was like, fine, I can support you. But prior to that, my sister just came and took that money from me, and I'm so grateful now. Like, I didn't even give all of that money. I'm so grateful that my sister even came up with a pressing problem, and I had to give her some of it. So I now gave him the 20k. I told him that, oh, it's like this, the money I had at hand. My sister came up with a problem and I had to give her immediately. I gave her 40k, it's left 20k. I told him that, okay, just take this 20k, go to the hospital with her, whatever the case, update me, okay? Family members. Hey, that was how your favorite baby girl became a partaker of such. So that same day at about 12 or 1 a.m, I cannot really remember, I think I was doing my nails that night and I was listening to gospel music all through. I was not online, so he tried calling me online, but apparently he could not get to me online. And then he tried calling me direct calls, believe me, 18 good times. That is, I'm not even exaggerating, 18 good times, 18 missed calls. But for some funny reason, I don't know, this God I'm serving, for some funny reason, my phone did not ring. And that was so strange on my phone, because even when I'm listening to gospel music and a call comes in, the music stops, my phone rings when it finishes ringing before the music continues. But I was just by my phone. My phone was on the chair with me while I was doing my nails, but it did not vibrate, it did not ring, nothing to nothing, as in nothing. The music was playing smoothly and I was vibing. And then he finally got to me at about 2 a.m. When I finished doing my nails, I just held my phone like, okay, to make good night, like what's up, what's not up. And I saw messages, and I saw missed calls, like 18 missed calls. Family members, I started, like, my heart was pounding. What's happening? What has happened? Why is he calling me 18 good times? So I got back to him and he told me, where did you keep your phone, blah blah blah. And I'm like, nah, it's a long story, I can't even explain what happened. My phone did not ring. And then he told me, oh, there is a situation. And I'm like, what situation? Like, the first thing comes to my head is like, I hope it's not dead. Is she alive? He said, no, she's alive. So I'm like, what's the problem? He told me that, oh, she's on coma. Family members, like, she's on coma. How? What took her to coma? He was like, oh, she's on coma. Oh, he has bills to pay. The doctor has said that he has to come and deposit this amount of money, blah 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 blah. Oh, she was over bleeding, yam no done. So kind of medical drama that I was not even just understanding. So it was like, oh, any money I have on him, I should send it to him, la 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 la. You know, he wants to pay whatsoever. And I'm like, where I am, I have no 5 francs in my Momo. I have no 5 francs in my Momo. So I'm going to, like, the next day, I told him that he should come around the next day, the following day. I'm going to see what I can do, try to raise money to give him. That is how foolish I was, Elomo. As in, hey God, I did not just let him handle his shit himself. I wanted to help him. The next day came, lo and behold, family members, see this God you are serving, this God I'm serving, God, even in the deepest shit, God still came through for me. As in, I don't even know how to say it. Well, that's why when I tell you guys that, be intentional about your walk with God, because if you think things are bad, if not of God, it would have been worse. Yes, if you think what you're going through now is so bad, if God would have not been in that situation, it would have been worse. That was how God came through for me in that situation. He came around to come and collect money. This is Elomo, with something that is not even my problem, but I carry it on my head, walking around looking for money. I had money at that time, but the accessibility, I could not easily access it. So I needed somebody that was going to, like, loan me the money sharp. So I was walking around. I think he told me it was 100 and something thousand that he had to go and deposit for the hospital bills, for the coma, whatsoever. That was how I was walking around looking for. I was borrowing, like, you give me 50,000, you be give me 50,000. I was walking around ready to borrow like that with my name, just so that I could help him. I don't even know whether that boy used Bekaya matter or me. I don't know. Now like this, I'm really thinking like, was I even in my right senses? Anyways, that was how I was running around. So he came down and I had not gotten the money. So I was trying to explain to him like, oh, please just buy me a little bit more time. Let me go and get to this one more person. I'm sure this person is going to give me the balance. And then somehow his phone landed in my hand. I was looking at pictures, family members, and I swapped. You know, camera roll, the first picture you see on camera roll is like the most recent picture, right? And I saw this girl with drip in the hospital, and I asked him that, is this the girl that you guys have the whatsoever with? He was like, no, this is another person. And then where he fell short was he lied again. You see the thing with lies telling, you keep on lying to cover one lie, to cover one lie, to cover, like, you just keep lying 10,000 lies to cover one single lie. So he had to lie again that, oh, this is another girl I had seen. That was where he fell short. I'm like, how can you be so foolish? How, I don't know if you think I'm that dumb. I was dumb, but I was not that dumb. I've seen this person, you're telling me this is the person I'm seeing. So you want to play over my words, my sense of remembrance, or what? So I just looked at him. That was when immediately I started, like, when he told me the girl was on coma, right? I asked my friend who does nursing, I'm like, can this be a consequence of so and so? Then she tried to explain to me the possible things that could have gone wrong, but she was like, she's not sure. The story, the whole medical drama that he presented to me was just too serious for that kind of thing. And then I explained to her, and she was like, nah, she's not serious, that's what actually happened. But I just tried to, I'm taking you for your word, I'm believing what you say. Everything is possible in medicine, right? Everything can happen. So I'm just like, okay. I just put my friend's advice aside, but deep inside me, I still had this instinct like, something is not right. I still felt it that something is not right. But because I don't want to get carried away by those feelings, I tried to be reasonable and to face what is at hand. Family members, that was when Kasala boss, I just knew that the whole thing was a lie. Now, don't get me wrong, the whole medical drama, he told me she was on coma, blah, blah, blah. He's stressed. They have told him to give money for deposit. That's what I knew was a lie. What I knew was true was that actually there was a girl, yes. The girl was pregnant, yes. And they actually removed the pregnancy successfully. But now, why I do not understand why he lied and created the whole coma scenario and, stressing me. I don't understand why, if that lie was necessary, right? To me, I felt like that lie is not necessary. I mean, come on, bro. Did you need to? You already explained something to me and I've understood. Do you need to make it that pathetic and that dramatic about coma? And that means if I would have actually gone ahead to give you that 100 and something thousand, baby boy, he would have been chilling with the big boys. He would have been bam bam. So far, remember, that was how God vindicated me. That was how I actually took part in a girl committing abortion. Oh my God. God forgive me. I'm so sorry. That was how I took part though. I'm the one who gave this guy the money for him to go and give another girl to clear his mess. Does that even make sense? You go and do your shit when I'm not even in the picture, and the consequences come when I'm in the picture. Then I remove my finances. So my money that I worked hard at night, mixed fondant, and I've not slept, I removed that money and gave you to sort out your mess to go and give another girl. Family members, that was just so, I don't even know what to say. So there you have it. That is how I became a partaker of that sin. That was how I considered myself like I was the one who committed the abortion, because I'm the one who actually gave the money for the girl to actually commit the abortion, right? So outside all the laugh, the jackery of this story, the moral of this story, right? You always know me, I don't come and tell you guys a story here because of story time or just because of, I always have a moral of the story, and there is a reason why I'm sharing this story. These things happened to me since birth. I was not led to share them at that time. Now I'm feeling led to share them, and that's why I'm sharing it. The moral of this story is, do not let emotions or whatsoever cloud your sense of reasoning and your sense of judgment of what is right and wrong. If you know what's right and wrong, stick to it. Do not compromise what is right and wrong because you're trying to suit some other person. Like, the law is always the law. The law is blind. That's how we say it in law. Like, the law is blind. Be you the minister or the DO, if you have committed a crime, it is a crime. I think they don't care about your personality, right? So that is how it should be. If you know that something is wrong, stick to it. Stick to your grounds, your principles, as in, this thing is wrong, I'm not going to be a partaker of this thing. You committed your shit, go and clear your shit off. That was where I fell short of the glory. I was supposed to understand him and not judge him, but I was not supposed to partake in that. I was not supposed to actually give him money to go and give another girl to go and do that. Does that even make sense? It does not make sense. I know I was that dumb, yes. Always listen to your instincts. Your instincts are most of the time true. When you have instincts about something, don't just cast them down and be like, oh nah, it doesn't make sense. What makes sense now is this and this. Nah, sis, don't just cast it down. Always listen to your instincts, because I had the instincts. My instincts were telling me that something was not right. I felt it, but just because I was trying to be understanding and supportive for why I don't even know, that was how I went and fall inside Kasala. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this story time. If you watched till this point, I'm truly grateful. You're the real MVP. Give this video a thumbs up. I know you guys love story time, so just like this video, okay? I'm going to be dropping more and more stories, content for you guys to enjoy, laugh and learn. Like, laugh about my foolishness, but learn from it, not to do same mistake I did. That's what I'm here for, you guys. That's why I'm sharing my experiences with you guys. The essence of sharing my experience with you guys is so that the mistakes I've made in my life, another person coming behind me or above me will not make that same mistake. It's not just for the fun of me coming to put my life out here for no reason. The reason is so that somebody can get saved. You will not do the same mistake I did. Okay, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the notification bell button, yeah. Hit the notification button, yeah. You'll get notified each time I post a new video. Please share this video, family members. This year, I've said this year is the year for this channel. This channel must go to another level, like it or not. So subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share it to your family members, whatsoever. Please just share the video, let them subscribe, okay? I'm definitely going to be seeing you unfailingly, by the help of God, on my next one. Bye, fam.